Uh-oh. Where did they give it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay. There's a spooky channel? Spooky. Interesting. Hi, Russ. I guess that's Russ for Russia. Okay. So, I did run... Hi, Muku. I did run all the Halloween numbers, all the... There is one update to the Halloween event, and that's that you do get free dice. So, they didn't give it in the daily when the event first started, but then like a few hours later it dropped. So I guess they fixed it. Man, maybe I really should pay for pretzel. Hey, you, work. Okay, so let me see. I don't think I have it, but they do give you 2 free dice. The one thing that I thought was weird, though, is that I landed on the free dice and I didn't get one. So let's see if I can land on it again. Oh, maybe not. Well, let's just buy a bunch of these because I'm gonna do this event anyway. So, okay, so I'm at 19. Got here, nope. I'm trying to land on the +1. So you can randomly get ×2. Oh, wait. So you can randomly crit when you land on a spot too? I wish I could understand this. So I know that this one is you can crit on how many spaces you move, but I'm wondering if you can also crit on the stuff that you got, because I think I just got 2x on this. Oh, here. No, that was time. Oh, no, it was just the dice. I see. The dice gave me a ×2. Okay, I got it. I'm just trying to land on a +1 right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here. So I just landed on this, and I did not get a die. So this is definitely bugged. So that's twice now that I've landed on this and did not get a dice from it. So, I guess that's something that has to be reported. That's kind of annoying. So that bug does exist. Oh, hey, let's go do this. Okay. So this is login. This is do a miracle eye. No, I don't want to. I don't want to use a miracle eye. This is what is this? Use 2 wheel tokens. Okay, but I don't need to because we can easily just cheat. So now we just cheat. So even though you don't know the hint, you just go like this. One of them was a pirate. And I don't have the other hints, but I don't feel like paying for them. And the other thing is you can... the other one was Scarlet, so it's not all legendary heroes. So one is Medusa. One is Vivienne. And the last is really a... Whoa! Did she always look like this? Did she always have this giant thing behind her? Am I? Hi, Pasco. I am... This drink is Mountain Dew. What is this? Major melon flavor? Wow, I don't remember her having all these black wings behind her at T4. Oh, whoa. The stuff only appears at the final level. Interesting. So, that is the easy way to get through that, and you just score the hints without having to do this. Because this is pull 1 Miracle Eye, this is spin 2 wheel tokens, and I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to not get those. But I got the points, so good enough. This is going to be a very interesting event, I feel like. I think it could be kind of fun. You're probably not going to get anything amazing without some good luck, but ultimately it is... Oh, nice. Alright, so if we say that I got 43 before the event started, and it has been 1 day, about 1 day... And I got... How much did I get? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I got 100, I got 600, 700. Oh, that one counted. So 210? Did I get 210 in a day? A day and... a little over a day? What is edited hero? Okay, so I wanted to pull it 10 times, but I cannot. I don't have enough. But, like I said, we're probably going to end up getting this for free. And then anything from that just depends on how lucky you got with the rainbow crystals on the way. Number 1 in Void. I want to be number 1 in... Well, it also doesn't mean a lot. Hyped on what? What's Wolong? What kind of game is this? Oh no. Wait. When did this come out? Team Ninja? Wait, what is this? It says upcoming. Is it? Oh, it's not out yet. Souls-like... Alright, I'm in. I am in. I'm hyped now. I'm also hyped for Bayonetta, and I just followed a Kickstarter called Mandragora, which is going to be a really nice Metroidvania. So that'll take a couple of years, but that should be cool. Alright, I'm hyped now. Anyway, number 1 in Void right now doesn't mean a lot, because it's really early in it and a lot of people haven't played. Like, it just opened yesterday, right? So there's still 5 or 6 days left in it. Like, I don't play until the last half hour, and I'm always, pretty much always in top 5. So don't get too excited for high ranks early on. Hey Dylan. Doing pretty good. So I ordered these Pokemon figures from Japan, and it's like those little blind boxes that you see, that there's 5 or 6 different types, and I got the one I was looking for on the first try. So it is a Sylveon hanging from a tree, so it actually is like a swing, and she's hanging from a tree. So this is the one I was looking for the whole time. So I basically bought a full box to guarantee that I get it, and I got it in the first box. So now I have 5 more of these that I don't that I'm not sure what to do with yet. Oh well. Probably sell them at some point. I discovered that I think I forgot to do Guild Boss yesterday. I feel like I forget to do a lot of the modes that... Like, these modes, if you're not really paying attention every day, you tend to forget on the last day. So when I leave this for the last day, I have forgotten to do it. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. So that applies to this one, and it applies to this one, and this one. So all of these, if I don't remember to do them, whew, just goodbye free rewards, right? By the way, how are you guys liking the new den? I feel like it's pretty good, but I really wish that if you finish at day one, they didn't screw you over for the people that don't have, or that can't, like, you can no longer get the quest done for a daily den fight. That's probably my only complaint. And I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's relatively minor, but still, it's kind of annoying. I guess I could just be happy that I have it at all. But everyone else that only just got to 700 and immediately lost it, that's kind of sad, I guess. Also, the next key event being Freya feels like one of the biggest trolls. It's like nobody's gonna pull their keys for nobody aside from like massive whales that are sitting on 10,000 keys are gonna pull their keys for Freya. It's just not gonna happen. So it's so silly that they're doing that. Okay, I have 3 bombs. That's pretty much good enough, I think. So now all I gotta do is wait for a map where there's 2 of these guys next to each other. It wasn't that one. Okay, so it's not this map. So I need a map where there's at least 2 enemies next, 2 basic enemies next to each other. Oh, nice. And then I can do it. War of Mana. Well, my guild doesn't qualify anymore. Because I'm holding on to my guild simply for namesake and not for, like, power's sake, my guild is actually fairly weak. So we don't qualify for Guild War. And so I don't bet, because it's a waste of effort to bet. Like, the rewards you get from betting are just whatever. And the risk is pretty high, too, so, you know. But definitely it is a pretty dumb mode. I can't even imagine playing it now with the new merger. Like, with all the big guilds in it now, I don't even know what that would look like. Okay, okay, okay. No! Okay, fine. I'll take 2. Actually. I have no way to hurt this guy, huh? Okay, fine. I'll take 2. That is unfortunate. I feel like once the big merger happened, there's a lot of things that you just kind of start giving up on in the game. Like, if you were used to placing in the top, whatever, top 10, top 50, top 100 in Arena, now you come nowhere close to that because of if you're on my cluster. And so now, like, I feel like there's just a lot of the stuff that I really, really don't care about anymore. I don't care about trying in Void. I don't care about trying really hard in Honor anymore. It's kind of sad. Oh, what? Why? Why did my skip go away? What? Wait, you don't even need to tap on this, do? Oh, no, you do. You need to tap near it. Okay, fine. 1263. Whoa, 8 million gold? Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot. So if they don't put Koshka in diamond keys in the next cleric cycle, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like they've just, like, so much of the game is floating right now. Everything is, people are being too hyped for the next Heaven and Hell, which they don't necessarily need to be, but like everybody is just basically holding their breath until that happens. I don't know how this is gonna look. Oh, I don't even care anymore, do I? 10 million gold. Like, basically the only thing I'm doing is just biding time until this resets. I guess I have to do this, huh? Maybe I don't have to. Hold on. Do I have a lot of stars? I have 22. Alright. So at this point, I would rather use gold. Oh god. Why would you automatically start at 8? You crazy guys. You crazy guys. I only want 1. Like, that's what all my gold is right now. My gold is basically just waiting for this to unlock, because I have nobody to level. I don't have Koshka to level. I don't have anything. So it's like, I'm just stuck. I don't know where to get Koshka copies, and I'm waiting for something to happen so that I can pull and get stars so that I can, Who are you? Hi, Terry. Because I have no stars. So I'm just waiting for that. This mode, I literally don't try. I just auto whatever my teams are, they are. It's doing pretty good, I guess. I have no idea why. I'm not planning anything on my team. But Nyx is doing almost 1 billion damage. Bryn is doing 1 billion damage. And this one is doing nothing. I don't know. I'm not even trying. Oh, shoot. I didn't finish Fuse yet. Oh, crud. Where am I gonna... Wow. Where am I supposed to finish... How am I supposed to finish Fuse? Like, without pulling? Where do I make the 6 stars? Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I fodder the robot? Do I fodder the robot? Is it finally time that I just give up on him? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nothing. Here, I gotta save 3 of these to make Mega, so I can't do that. So I need something here. And here I got 1, 2. What the? I have nothing! I have no fodder. I don't have fodder to make 3 6 stars. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is what I'm reduced to. Fusing a whole bunch of extra 5 stars because I can't pull anything. Oh my god. That's not helpful. That is not helpful. Okay. That wasn't really helpful. This is kind of the point where you start to enjoy games that let you enjoy just like having a lot of hero copies and limit you on other things. Like other idle games just flood you with copies and let you struggle with everything else. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I need to keep 1 Olivia. Okay. Bye-bye, robot. This is useless. They don't go to 6. This is useless. You don't go to 6. X-Death goes to 6, but I only have 1. How about you? I have 4. Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is what we are doing. Bayonetta comes out this week, and I'm very hyped to play that. I think that's going to be really fun. Despite the controversies that are going on around it right now, I still want to play it. None of those were useful. I need ones that become 5 stars, or 6 stars. Controversy? The original voice actress for Bayonetta put out a video saying they offered her a very small amount of money to come back for Bayonetta 3. And then there was a whole bunch of like people responding and saying she's being underpaid, but you know, she doesn't the franchise is not big enough to warrant her getting paid a lot and stuff like that. And then people caught her lying, and I guess she was actually offered a lot more money than she claimed she was. And so now, like, her reputation's kind of in the gutter. And the new voice actress is someone named Jennifer Hale, who I think is one of the bigger female video game voice actresses. So they took her instead. So she is the new voice of Bayonetta. It's someone new this time. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know anything about her voice because any game she voices, I probably play with Japanese voiceover instead. So I don't really know what she sounds like, but she is the voice of Bayonetta now. Okay, I got an X-Death, and I got an Olivia. Is X-Death enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. How about here? I got one Rilia. Blocking the comment section a little bit? Oh, okay, hold up. There we go. No. No, I don't want to do that. Hold up. Hold up. I'll do it this way. There we go. Oh, that reminds me. So I wanted to put something on the screen. I need your guys' help. I want to put this as on the overlay. I asked Freya and she gave me this image. But I don't know where to put him. Hi, Nova. I don't know where to put this guy. Like, I can't put him down here and cover up Olivia, because I gotta have Olivia. So I don't know where to put Einstein at all. But I want to, like, I want to keep him there. Maybe I'll keep him up by the title and make the title, move the title over. Like that. Something like that. Like, how can you not love this little Halloween cat? He's so awesome. He's so awesome. Because I asked because he's like sitting right... Nope. He's like right here. So I was like, they have an image of him somewhere. So I wanted that. Like, look at this guy. How can you not love Halloween Einstein? Even if you don't have Einstein, you gotta love a Halloween cat. I also asked them for this, so they gave me a copy of the image for Drow too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's nice to have. But yeah, I love this little cat. Kinda wish I had Einstein, but oh well, you know. Can't afford that. Einstein is very expensive. Okay, finally? Radolf. X-Death. Oh, can I make an X-Death? Can I make an X-Death yet? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gah! One more. Like here, all I need is one Rilia. And here I need one more Mega. But this is hard. Posco. Really, the thing about account information or account advice nowadays is it basically comes down to, are you making nicks? And if not, make nicks. That's it. That's the only advice anyone needs at this point. It's so sad where we are, but that's what it is. So if you're not making nicks, find nicks copies. If you are making nicks, good for you. Your account is a 10 out of 10. That's really what it comes down to. Oops, 4. All right, so Nyx to 9-star, then you're doing good. Keep finding more copies of him. That is the entire answer to the game at this point. Oh. Like, I know at the highest level people are moving away from Nyx, but everywhere up to that point, Nyx is the answer. There's almost nobody at the low level that has a team that can counter Nyx without having Nyx. Almost. Hi, Viraj. If you are low on resources, then you have to be careful. Like, everything is going to go into getting the new Heaven and Hells. So the choice is either you go all in on them and you prepare all your resources for them, but you don't know if they're actually going to be that good. At this point, pet attributes, yeah, that's important too. But we don't know if they're going to be so good or not. And that really comes down to it. It's just, will all of our waiting have been worth it or not? This is 10 billion. So I've been told that people are now experimenting and using speed Nyx. So you have an option of doing what I'm doing. You can have one Nyx here. He's got a Vitality Rune. He's got a Ragnarok. But my other Nyx has a... Nope, that's not Nyx. My other Nyx has a Speed Rune and an Hourglass. So, which one's the best? Depends on your opponents. I'm going to tell you that both of these Nyx do very well. Having changed my Nyx to Speed, I'm still doing about the same as I was before, so I don't know that I personally notice a difference. My Planet Trial is going just as fast as it was before, so I don't know that it's changed anything there, but it's working out. So which is the singular best? Depends on your opponents. If you need him to be fast, make him fast. If he doesn't need to be fast, give him attack. And unfortunately, that really is all that can be said about him. 50 final or 10 attack? That depends on what you've got on your team. Like, if you've already got 300 attack but only 10% final damage, then final damage is better. But if you have like 500% attack and... Or no. If you have like 20% attack and 200% final damage on your team, then the attack is better. So it depends on the sum of all the rest of the buffs you've got on there. In almost all cases, you're going to have so much attack already that final damage will be better, but it's something to think about. Hi, Flip Guy. Nyx, Valk, Azza, Skuld, Vivi, Phoenix. It's very mediocre. Everything aside from Nyx and Azathoth and Skuld are mediocre. Cosmic Freya? Cosmic Freya is in one ear and out the other. Just pretend she doesn't exist. We already know that Cosmic Phoenix is borderline broken. So even if Freya is broken, you might as well continue working on Phoenix. Because we're not going to know if Freya is worth it or not until later. Or really, ultimately, you can just not work on anything at all, and all you have to do is just save up your stars. And then when you get 90, you can ask all the whales and say, hey, which one's better? But the thing is, we're not going to have that answer for a very long time. And it's, even if you have that answer, let's say that 2 weeks from now, they all come back and say, oh, Cosmic Freya is better. What does that change for you? I have 3 stars to my name. I wasn't going to make a Cosmic Phoenix or a Cosmic Freya anytime soon. So it literally changes nothing. Okay, in my case, it's slightly bad because I did make a 6-star, but it doesn't even matter. I would be like, whatever, a 6-star is still, you know, she still does stuff. When she dies, she still does stuff. Like, she gives damage reduced 100% when she dies, even at 6 stars. Aswin, yes you do. If the gear is Gen 1, you cannot do Hero Resonance. Oops, not here. So if you want to do Hero Resonance, it must be Gen 2. I can't show you that because I don't have a Gen 2 gear right now. Or a Gen 1 gear right now. But that is indeed how it works. And then once you get it, once you get the Gen 2 gear and you start doing the hero resonance, make sure that you click here and choose a hero. You can still level it up without choosing a hero here, but it's a waste of effort. You're just cycling through randomly, and then if you happen to hit 100% without getting the hero you want, it's not going to help you. So make sure that you do choose the hero here. No. YK Yap, no. They're just introducing one new cosmic hero, which is separate. So at some point, they're either releasing Freya or the new Undead. Then they're releasing the other one. Then they'll release Hell. Then they'll release Heaven. So everything is coming in order. The cosmic heroes just kind of delay stuff a little bit. I really think that they shouldn't have bothered. I really think that it's too soon for Cosmic Freya, but okay, fine. Hi, Jelinko. You know, fine. Let them do what they want. It really doesn't affect me because I'm not going to change what I'm doing anyway. I'm still going to lose to every team with Cosmic Phoenix. I'm still going to lose to every team with Cosmic Freya. I'm still going to lose to the whales. And I'm not going to suddenly be able to make one of them within the next 6 months. So it doesn't even matter. Do I keep Chessia? Yes. She has not been useful, so I'm just kind of holding on to her because I have no reason to break her down. I still like having her. I still think she's fun, and I think that she can have a place. I just don't know what that place is right now. Saizo is too good, Arwen is too good, and then Nyx and Brynn just kind of take care of everything else. Rune for Saizo. I am enjoying crit damage rune on Saizo and Arwen both. You're not wrong. And honestly, I won't fault people for thinking that it's just time to quit. But I'm gonna keep playing. Like, that's really all I can say. I'm just gonna keep muddling through because I don't care. I'm not going with the big ups and the big downs. I'm just kind of riding everything out. I'm not getting hyped over anything anymore. And I'm not, like, disappointed by things anymore. So, I'm just playing. Enjoying my time and, you know, messing around and trying out what I can. Because as long as I'm getting, like, somewhat decent rewards from stuff, like, I still land within, like, here, you can see that I still land within top 100 of Goblin Slayer. I still land within top 5 for Void. I can still finish Expedition with a 56, you know? Like, as long as I can still do all of the modes without, like, struggling too much, you know, I don't think it's so bad. Like, I'm just not... worried about what's gonna come. We'll just find a way to get through it. Ragnarok and the bound artifact shards. Absolutely not. Yeah, see? Exactly. Find reasons to enjoy it. And like half of my reason is waiting for them to release more Olivia art, you know? If they release more Olivia art, I'll be happy. Hi, local boys. Okay. So from bound artifacts... Oh, can you see it? No. The only thing you can get from exclusive is the exclusive artifact. So these are exclusive. The ones that have the faction, that's all you can get. You can't get Ragnarok from those. Thanks, H2O. Hi, Axel. Wait, Frank lost? Oh, shoot, I didn't even look. Did I log... I know I did log in, so I got my rewards. I didn't even see how the bets are. How did my bets go? No. Oh, here we go. Wow, how did Frank lose? Alright, Frank lost to that. What is this? Wow, he lost to this? So this Cosmic Phoenix Nyx Koshka team lost to Saizo Arwen Double Skull team. What the heck? What the heck? Hi, Georgie. Oh no, it's not the same. Okay. So you can see artifacts, I guess? So old has a giant lizard and... Oh, Koshka has a grail. God, Galileo looks really dumb. Frank, I don't know about him giving up, but he has said that he's like bored of Nyx. So I don't think that he's going to continue to make more Nyxes. I do remember him saying that. So what's alive right now? Azathoth. So the only thing is... No, it's the same 5 heroes. Hi, Wilson. Boy, when you get to this point, it's 50-50. It's straight up 50-50. Alright, well, it looks like he's in trouble because the 50-50 rolled in his favor. Yeah, okay. And here we have Triple Nyx versus Cosmic Phoenix. Well, okay, this one he wasn't going to win. He's got Frida Einstein here. So this one was... Dang. Double Nyx. Jesus. So this guy's got 6 Nyx? How the hell? So this guy has 6 Nyx with only 100 million power. How did he do that? That's crazy. I think I was in F. So I won my first match, and then I lost to a Royal Wiener. So what did I go in with? So I went in with Nyx Junk. And that means that my second Nyx team lost. No? What the heck? I can't even see my own team setup. What the heck? Wait, what the heck? How come I'm fighting with a different team than I have set up? Like, I can't even... I didn't change my promotional lineup. I didn't change my setup for the championships. Okay, that's weird. I don't really understand why... why my fight looks like this. But okay, fine, whatever. Man. I guess everyone's just gonna bid on Tan, right? Man. Like, even before I get jealous that they have 5 Cosmic Phoenixes or whatever it is they have, like, all I want is to finish Koshka. That's all I want right now, is I want to finish a Koshka. But I still need... What do I need? I need 2, 6. I need 10 more copies. And I have... 1. What's 400 guild thing? Mythic Skin, Miracle Eyes, Grand Summon. Oh. I didn't... You might have gotten them from here. From here. Or you might have gotten them from the mine. From here. Or did you get it in the mail? Because then you can get it from here, depending on what the rest of the team does, or what the guild does to the boss. Every day you click on guide. Oh, that's guild experience. I can't show it to you because this guild is maxed, but it's guild experience. And it's how you level up the guild. But the other thing is you also get these shields. I don't think I've looked at what's in that shop in a long time. So I have 113,000. What does that do for me? I can buy a Phoenix and a Hodor, or I can just blow it all on artifacts. How many artifacts does this buy me? So this is 37. If the upcoming Heaven and Hell are bad, you know, they wouldn't be wrong to quit. There's a lot riding on the new Heaven and Hell. There's a lot. There's almost too much. Like, I think that if they really wanted to lessen the hype, or like make it so that people could have more fun without only waiting for that, they raised the number of times you could pull everything just too high. Like 7 rounds of wheel, 5 rounds of keys, 6 rounds of miracle eyes. Those numbers are too high and they're unsustainable. So either they lower those numbers back or they give us more. Like if I was getting miracle eyes at like a 30% higher rate and that I could pull maybe every other event a couple hundred, which is what I used to be able to do, I think it would have been... I think things would have been fine. But, like, they ruined it. They made it so that you can pull... so that you can pull 5 rounds of keys, but you don't get anywhere close to enough keys to do that. So now that you need to save for this even higher number, you can't ever pull spare ones. or you can pull very few spare other key rounds. And that, more than anything else, that is ruining the game. Because now it forces you into the mindset of save or you lose. If you don't save, you can't compete. And that's not fun. Like, that's why I'm sitting here struggling for fodder week after week after week, because I can't pull keys. Like, I'm not allowed to pull keys. It's just a waste of time. Georgie, you know, that guy actually came back and said it. It was Fast Killer. And he did come back and say that he tried it and it did not work. So, you're right. It is a lie. But he did realize that it was a lie, so there is that. I mean, you'll probably be okay before the next Heaven and Hell. Like, you guys did good. I gave in to the hype and I pulled around here or there. I don't remember what I pulled, but I know I pulled a couple of rounds. Let me see here. I pulled one round from a Lorne. And I think that's it, actually. That might be the only one I pulled. I pulled Jet. I pulled like 1 or 2 rounds for Koshka. Hi, Wangjun. And so, I don't know, man. So I'm actually in danger for keys. If I don't start buying keys like crazy, which, on that note, let's go buy some. If I don't start buying keys like crazy, I'm in danger. I think I have just enough, or maybe just short, but I cannot pull any bait keys at all between now and, like, I can't pull anything. Paolo, probably. We'll see. I haven't... Hi, Ultimate Tube. I haven't done community polls in a while, and so it'll be nice to do it, but we'll see. Like, the game hasn't been in a healthy enough place for people to want to pull keys. Is Jet worth making? Jet is actually a really good... he's a really good dodge tank. But the thing is, there's no room for a dodge tank. Void Boss would have been the best place to use a dodge tank, but because Nyx bypasses dodge, because Void Boss now gains energy for free, because everyone else in PvP just avoids the tank, then, you know, what point is it? So, as good as Jet potentially could have been, he and everybody else was a casualty of Nyx existing. Nyx basically obsoleted like half of the roster, if not 90% of the roster. I have not bothered to speculate on the new Heaven and Hell. Let me see, if I had to guess... What could we use right now? One of them is probably an assassin, and the other one is probably like Heaven Mage, Hell Assassin, something like that. Something to that effect is what I would think. But at the same time, like, you can't even really predict that, because like back when a few cycles ago, when we were trying to pick one, hi Max Sense, when we were trying to predict what the next heroes were going to be for the Horde, we thought no way it would be a warrior, because they released Lexar, they had Wolf Rider, they had Minotaur, Abyss Lord, and then they released Yig, which is like they just stacked warriors. So even if you think that it would make sense for something to be like, oh, they haven't put out an assassin in a while, it could be an assassin, they don't really follow that. Like when they released Yig, it made no sense for it to be Yig. It made no sense for them to have a warrior on Horde. So, I don't know. Even Jet, I don't think Jet should have been they shouldn't have put a Wanderer out. They could have done a Cleric or something. Instead, they put out Jet. So, I don't know. It's hard to say what it could be. Because what you think it could be is most likely not what it will be. Yeah, so, you know, just floating on through, playing the game and trying to do whatever it is I can do. One thing that I am actually very tempted to do, and I know this isn't great, but I'm actually very tempted to buy this God Pass. It's really good. This is a very good deal. So for $30, you get what? You get, I think they show you, no, 4, 4, 3, so 14, 20, you get 20 cubes, but the thing that you really get is a lot of these. You get like 44 of these or something. No, 22? You get 22 of these, and each one of these is worth 2,000 gems, so 22 of them is effectively 44,000 gems, plus 20 cubes, plus, you know, whatever the gems are. The gems are pointless. But to get so many of these runes, I think that this, if you wanted to buy any pass, I think it would be the best. Oh, hey, there you go. Like, if you were to buy a pass, this would be one of the best ones. I know you only get one, but each one of these items is worth 2,000 gems. If you spend 2,000 gems, you get 300 blue, or you get 200 purple, or you get 100 orange. So one chest is worth 2,000 gems. One chest is worth 2,000 gems. So this right here, this one thing, this is 2,000. And you get 22 of them. So 22 times 2,000 gems is 44,000 gems. So, like, of all, not that advanced. You don't have to be super advanced. Like mid-range, probably 10-star T4 players. Because once you start getting a rune, or like, let me see if I have, okay, here. Like, if you're at a T4, you probably already have a red rune, a red 2 rune. Do I have any heroes that still only have red? Let me see. I don't know if I do. I might not have a good example. Okay. How about you? Here. So if you've got the rune and you're taking it up to red, or here. So if you've taken your rune up to red, then you're well within range to take it to mythic. And once you take it to mythic, and like if you've got it on a really core hero, like you've got Nyx or Brynn or something sitting with a red 2 rune, and you take it to mythic, then this this jumpstarts you like hugely. 22 chances to do this. So I have all the numbers. Let me see here. If my Google Sheets would load. Alright, so you need 2,000 of this, so that's 7 chests. You need 2,400 of this, that's 12 chests. You need 3,000 of this, that's 30 chests. So 7, 12, that's 19, so you have 3 left. So you will, like, buying this already takes you to rune level 22. Immediately. The gold is... It's 30 million gold to take it from mythic or 1 to 10. 48.6 here. And then 73 for this, but you're not going to get that. So let's say, I don't know, 20? Let's say like 15. So it's 93 million gold. So 93 million gold plus all of this will take your rune to plus 22 immediately. It's a lot of gold, but remember that the alternative is you do this mode once every 3 days and you get the equivalent of 1 chest. So you're getting 22 of those chests at once. That's 2 months. So you bought yourself 2 months worth of stuff. That's why I think it's worth it. And then on top of that, like, you can see here that I haven't bought, hi Van, I haven't bought cubes from anywhere, but I have 46. And so if you got 20 more, that's a humongous jumpstart. Valk or blue or what? Where? Are you talking about in Maze Shop? Here? Oh my god. Never buy these heroes. These heroes are not worth it. Only buy runes. Advanced stones. That's what they're called. Only buy the advanced stones. It's not worth it to buy anything else than those. Like Valkyrie? Valkyrie is... She's not good. She's an exceedingly mediocre hero that I feel like people are pushing the myth that she's very strong, and she's not. She really isn't. So yes, she could be the strongest you have, but it doesn't mean she's good. So when you consider the time involved in buying these and how much you need, like, because you can only, you get what, 2,600 for a full completion, right? So you need to buy 7, 19, and 30, right? 7, 19, and 30 is, no, 7, 12, and 30 is 49. Divided by 2,600 is 1.3. 30 weeks, or 30 rounds. So if you wanted to go from rune level 0 to 30, it would take you 30 rounds of Shadow Maze. And that's 3 days, so 90 days, 3 months. It would take you 3 months of absolutely no bonus to get a rune to level 30. That's a long time. That's a very long time. And when you look at what these runes do, like, when you consider these bonus skills, like, I have this skill and you don't. If we are on even footing and I have better runes than you, and I have all of these extra rune skills, like this, I'm going to win. If our heroes are exactly the same and I've got these skills and you don't, it heavily tilts it towards my level. The max rune level is 40, but it's not really worth it to go above 30 because everything above 30 is only stats and it does not affect the skill at all. So yes, stats are nice, but it's also extremely expensive. I think this goes up. I don't remember if somebody mapped it out. So I do not know the total cost from 31 to 40. It's very expensive. But you can see that, like, one level is 500. So even if that were to stay the same, that's 50 or 5,000 from 31 to 40. Plus, you know, 10 million gold. Or 100 million gold, I mean. So, Yeah, runes are very, very important. And so I've been debating buying this because I really want to, at least one time I would like to pull cubes. So I think that it's only worth it to pull cubes if you can make it to 100, because that gets you these moonstones. It's not worth it to pull any less than this. T4 Valk with a level 16 dodge rune, not that good. Dodge rune is not that important for her. Give her attack. So I'm just waiting to get 100 cubes, and then maybe someday I can pull. Also, I really want Koshka. Anyway, Valkyrie is okay early, but she falls off really fast. So, don't get too attached to her. Whew. It takes so long to get cubes. And I think the guy that pulled 100, oh my god, he did so bad. He got like, this is 6.6%, but I swear he got like 30 of these. I don't think he got a single one of these rare items. And I think he got a couple of these, so wow. So he wasted his good percentages on these. What a waste. What a total waste. Anyway, so I'm just like holding out until I get cubes, and then even if you get cubes, I think you gotta wait. Because this artifact can change. So I think we've seen, or hold up. Gaia Bolga, Dual Blades, Demon Whisper, Star Shards. Giant Lizard. So there's some decent stuff that can be here. So it's better to wait for this. This one, I think you're going to get a junk one anyway. I think there's what, Bone Grip, there's all the 44s, it's whatever. So, someday I will get to pull cubes. But that day is not today. And even if you pull this, you gotta pull at least 50 to get the 5-star. But if you're gonna pull that, why wouldn't you pull for Moonstones? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Goblin Slayer? I don't even understand Goblin Slayer. I just throw heroes at it and kill stuff. Like, people had strategies for when the Goblin Slayer had that no skill ability, but I think that one was bugged. And then there's this one, which is when he's under control. It's like, the guide depends so much on what abilities he has. This ability is huge. Like, if you are trying to do damage to the Goblin, you can't have crowd control. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was Vanguard heroes in this mode too. Like, if you crowd control him 3 times, you do 1 damage. But these abilities are completely random, so... I mean, I feel... And then also, the way they work, as far as we've seen, is they only apply to this fight. In previous ones, they applied to all 5 fights. Right now, they only apply to the boss fight. So in previous ones, like, this ability would apply to all 5 fights, and you'd have to plan around that, but that's no longer the case. So there's not enough information about this mode, and a lot of it is more hero related than anything else. Like, if your guide to damage is just bring Nyx, that's not all. I don't know what you can do. The buff one is for all stages? Maybe. But the point is, like, it's hard to make a guide around that when everything is so random. I don't think you can die also. Aren't they really weak? Like, they do know... I don't know. Well, here, heroes died. They are pretty weak. But this team also has no healer, so there is that. Wait! Where's my Vivienne? Why is she here? I see. I moved my... See, I don't even know what my teams are. I just randomly set them. Hi, Tyrael. I just randomly set whatever teams, and yeah, that's how much I'm trying. Alright, so I was initially planning on just wasting effort and taking Rascal up, but I haven't decided yet. I want to work on Koshka, but I don't have copies. I want to work on Rascal, but I also don't have copies. And so a lot of things are just like hovering in limbo while I wait for the game to tell me what I should do. Because I really have no idea what it is I'm supposed to be doing right now. Either I chase copies of Nyx, I chase copies of Brynn, I chase more Skull, I chase Koshka, I chase Cosmic Phoenix. I think everything is going to be determined when the first of the Heaven and Hell heroes come out. Because I feel like I'm still going to sit out the Undead, but everything is just... everybody's just going to be pulling like crazy once the Heaven and Hells come out. So Rascal better buff than Veg. Rascal has less survivability, but I think that his damage buff only applies if you've got Bleed, Burn, Poison. I don't think that Rascal gives a damage buff. He does. He gives crit. But I think that in order to get extra damage, you need Bleed, Burn, Poison. So that's why when we had like a little Goblin Slayer type of mini boss during one of the events, the trick was Rascal. But if you're looking for a pure damage buff, he doesn't do that.
Arizona.
Oops, what was that? No, stop. I don't want to... next event is luck. You are going to get about 5,000 currency, but it's going to be all luck in how many rainbow stones you get. If you're using Rascal, it means you've got Phoenix, you've got Chesia, you've got Aegina. But other than that, I'm not sure how much Rascal directly affects you. Maybe with a red? Yeah, no, that's useless. It's basically just crit. And abnormal damage. That's all the buff he gives, basically. Oh, hey. If you've got poison, it drops their energy. That could be good. It's minor, but could be good. I mean, if you've got nothing better, you might as well use him. I guess you put it that way. If 0% luck... 0% luck, you're looking at getting 5 cubes, 10 Miracle Eyes. Like, you can't reach this with 0 luck. Georgie, that guy probably also has a lot of Tears of the Goddess. Like, if you've got 5 Tears of the Goddess, then sure. You pretty much have to do that with a team like that. So, yeah. 0 luck, you're looking at getting a bunch of Miracle Eyes. Huh. Rascal increases stuff on bleed. That's about it. Chesia does have bleed. Phoenix does have burn. If you consider that a key is worth about 80 gems, or let's say you consider a key is worth 120 gems, you're paying twice that for a Miracle Eye. You're paying 240 gems for a Miracle Eye. If you consider then twice that, 480 gems for a cube. Oh, no, it's the same price. It's double. So in that case, to get 10 cubes, or 5 cubes, is effectively 5,000 gems versus buying 20 keys, which is 2,500 gems, versus buying 10 Miracle Eyes, which is like 4,000 gems. So really, the cube turns out to be the best value, huh? Pre-idle is minuscule. It's minuscule. It means nothing. Also, I did prove that you can get these bonuses without unlocking the hint. So all you gotta do is, if you want those extra crystals, you just go into here, and just scroll through, and then eventually the crystal will be there and you click it. That's it. It's a pretty silly thing, but it's cool. Possible to kill Nyx. Saizo kills Nyx. Bryn does fairly good versus Nyx. I'm not sure what else you can really do. Really, the answer to Nyx is your own Nyx. That's the most important note. Prioritize one hero or spread them out. You probably want to take all of them to Red 2 or to Mythic Base first. And then once you get there, you can start focusing on one at a time. What you can do is take 1 to 10 and then go to the others. Like, if you're going to level a mythic rune, you got to level it to 10, or you got to level it to 10, 20, 30 before you stop and move on to the next one. I don't even know what I'm doing with a speed rune on my Freya. I mean, the fact that they couldn't tell that it was a tongue-in-cheek statement. I think there are a lot of people that still take the game way too seriously. And I feel like I'm really incompatible with that, because it's quite clear that I don't take things that serious. No, I mean, I get it, but it shouldn't happen every time, right? Or does it happen every time? I don't know. 1v1... I feel like you need a lot of luck for that. Feels like you just time out at that point, in most cases. But then the other thing is, you don't generally fight Ripper versus Nyx 1v1 either. As you level up your team, you get more heroes, and if you have Ripper plus someone versus Nyx plus someone, you should lose that. most of the time, if not all of the time. So, I mean, I thought it was a good joke, a good cherry pick screenshot to have fun with. I thought that was good. And then you got jumped on, and I'm like, you know, take a load off, dude. It is what it is. Wow, these people go crazy. Like, these people, there's like two guys. Hey, Teti. There's like two people that like seriously play on this server. Uh-oh, my game crashed. No, my whole Nox crashed. Okay, well, if Nox is gonna crash, I guess we'll just call it here for tonight. Alright, well, my game crashed, so in lieu of restarting Nox and everything, we'll just call it here for tonight. Yeah. Good night, everybody. I will probably stream again on, what day is it? Friday, when Bayonetta comes out. Hopefully I get it on release day and I can play it. I'm kind of very much looking forward to that. Should be good. So, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.